To me, while you're going through this first segment, is how we might struggle, even as evolved humans, between having faith in your personal weave and holding out hope. Because after a while, it might seem like hope comes from your personality self, where faith really has to be held coming from something far more beyond your personality realm. And I don't know, maybe somebody else has some words of wisdom within this, because faith is something, obviously, you build it. Some people are born with very strong sense of faith. But when it compares to hope, what's to be said? I mean, where does hope come from as it compares to faith? Is there anything to be said about this? Does anybody out there not feel like they have any faith whatsoever, but they have tons of hope, or vice versa? And just take the floor. It's yielded.
Oh, nice. Okay, this is Heather. I have a really hard time sensing the difference between hope and faith. I wonder if that's something that anyone else struggles with, or it's something you could speak to, Tom or Marcia.
One of the things that Spirit taught me is that we always have faith. Are we having faith in love, or are we having faith in fear? So that really helped me. And that whole verse of you only need faith the size of a mustard seed, to me, is God's way of saying you don't need the faith that, busts down buildings. You don't need the confidence, of a warrior. You merely need to have just slightly, like a hair's breadth, more love than fear in your body at that time. And that is having faith in love versus having faith in fear.
Yeah, very eloquent. I mean, who could have said it better than that? And there's really uh like optimism is built into that hope, right? And for me at least, I can feel faith uh in something without being very optimistic. I don't know if others can maybe parallel that, but to me, hope comes from like a personality self. I can go into a room and be faithful that I'm going to come away with some learning experience, but I may not be very hopeful that it's going to be like actually enjoyable or fun, and so it's kind of an interesting thing, but you get out of it what you put in. There's a lot to be said around that.